Hi everyone, I'm Karim. Thank you for checking this video. If you already watched any of my previous video, you know already that I'm an aspiring comic artist. I actually want to work in the Japanese industry of manga, and so far I haven't succeeded in properly introducing myself to editors of magazines or even here in Italy where I live, I haven't done any substantial work in the field that I aspire to work in, which is illustration, drawings, comics, and also photography. I will make a video about my experience so far. I did made a small photography show about my work in my small town here where I live, and the work focus on the surroundings of the town where I live. And also, I had a couple of gigs I've been paid for as a photographer, but not enough and not very, how can I say, the work that I did has not been shown professionally in a way that is for me valuable. I did something in fashion and some photography for a private need of a person who wanted to be photographed. And but about comics, in my last video that I published, I focused on my work that I did with a Japanese editor from the magazine of Young Magazine. This is the name of the magazine. If you know anything about manga, if you are a bit more knowledgeable about manga, you might know that it's an important magazine where Akira has been published. So I was happy to have this opportunity, but things didn't work out with this editor. And I believe I spoke about this in a previous video. It was titled something like "I'm 33 and I'm still not a professional artist." And last month I turned 34 and I'm not still a professional artist. I'm in the same position. What I wanted to title this video is about this topic is that I decided to, at my age of 34, return to university, to Academy of Fine Arts that I already been a student in 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago. But it wasn't for me at the moment. I couldn't focus, I couldn't think as an artist, and I chose maybe the wrong field in this school, which was painting. And I quit this school. I didn't graduate, and the years started to pass quickly, and I wasn't, as I already said, I wasn't doing anything in my field that could cover the fact that I left this university. So I wasn't studying, I wasn't building my portfolio with substantial work, and I got older, and now I actually struggling to find any type of job, really any type. And recently I've been to a place where you can like register yourself and they as a unemployed person, and they try to put you in the right track for working. This should be the goal, but they just talk to you for a while. And as I talked to this person on his desk, I realized, based on what he said about my CV, that I wasn't I was worthless as a figure in the current system of work. I couldn't really aim to any type of specific job, because so far I only did small jobs for a small period of time, many different things, which at the beginning I thought it would be good, like valuable, because I could put myself in different fields and do a good job. But the reality is that I don't have any real there's no field where I am an expert. And even for what I really care about, which is visual arts, I'm not professionally interesting for anyone to hire me if I fail to be a comic artist as I want to be. And I try at my age to, with my current status, to work maybe for a company in a section of their company where they look for artists. I can't apply because I don't have what's the word in English? I haven't graduated from university, so I decided to go back. Actually, getting ready to there's an exam which I already passed years ago, but I was coming after high school, so I had more knowledge of this is called general culture preparation for the test of general culture. And right now I have to remember a lot of stuff for the test, because I haven't practiced the topics of this test for a long time. And if you're a student who comes out after oops, sorry, I'm checking my camera. If you come out of the high school, you already know this stuff pretty much. But now I have to I have to memorize this stuff. So that's it. There's going to be a huge age gap between me and the other students, of course, but I have to try this route because I'm too stubborn to do something else. I want to stay in the visual arts field, and I hope because I also still need to find a job, and maybe I'm not sure if it helps me to be a student for finding a small part-time job, because maybe the employers see that I'm busy studying, and if I apply for a small job where I don't aim to stay there for a long time, maybe they will think it's okay because he is a student. I'm not sure. But at the same time, like I said, it might be helpful, but also it will be hard to find the job that start and ends at the right time of the day, so I can be a student and go back home and match everything, all my needs. Also, next year I have to find another place where I have to live, another rent. So many things to consider. Anyway, I spoke. I can see the timer of my recording right now, but I just wanted to make this video to go on talking about myself a bit and introduce what I did so far and what I want to do. I'm still thinking about the next short story that I want to draw, and maybe in the next video I will be able to present the story, or I will talk about my experience with photography so far. So thank you for watching. See you next time.